Alright, there you go. So, sit down. So all you need to do, well, this is the throttle, joystick, right? I'd rather have it the other way around, but that's the only way the wires go, so it's more like first officer position. But if you're sat on the right side of the aircraft, it'd look like this anyway. Right? If you want to push the nose down on the plane, you push the stick forwards. But you only have to do a little bit. If you want to pull back, you pull the stick back. Left, you push left, right, you go right. Easy, right? There's no winds, don't worry about rudder. Throttle, up is more, down is less. Right?
Birmingham Tower Cessna at runway 15 ready for takeoff straight out departure. Cessna, cleared for takeoff runway 15 departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 15 Cessna dash.
Right, so you're on the runway. Yeah, don't worry about them, they're rudders. I've turned all the wind and everything off, so. And they're overly sensitive at the minute, but you can use this, like twist there, look, and that's the rudder. You see it moving. So push the stick forward, elevators go down, that pushes the tail up, the nose goes down. Yeah. Pull up, tail goes up. Tail goes down, nose goes up. Alright. Left, ailerons deflect, turn the aeroplane left, roll left. Right, roll right. You can do both at the same time. So if you're turning and climbing, you can put in a right turn, and ever so slightly you'd need to pull back on the stick to maintain the turn. Yeah? That's your speed indicator. When you get to the green band, that's within the area that you can sort of take off on. Right? And you want to fly down the runway basically straight. So I'll turn the parking brake off. So these here are flaps, so once we take off we're going to try and see if you can get all the way around to then do a landing. And when I say, you'd have to press that once, and then when I say again you press that twice, like a second time, and that just puts in a few more stages of flaps, but that's reverse thrust for the jets, so don't worry about that. Just like that, like you're doing now. You're moving this whole piece. Yeah, but you don't press the buttons. So, but look, because you're in a prop, the aeroplane is taking you left. No, you need to twist the stick for rudder. So just do on this speed for now, and then just sort of have a little. Well, you can have out. Oh, jeez. Right. So once you put more throttle in, the aircraft is going to torque steer to the left. So you need to combat that with a tiny amount of right stick. Stop pushing the draw then. Right. Just try and keep it on that centre line in the runway and go all the way full power. Remember, just slight twists. Keep on the runway. Whoa. I've turned crash dynamics off. Gently. Right, so now you're at the speed where you can sort of think about taking off. All you need to do is just pull back on the stick ever so gently. There you go. Now you're up. Well, level off for a bit to try and fly straight. If we go inside the cockpit, you can see. Alright, we don't like that one.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't.
Bear in mind, I'm not giving you any instruction, not really.
Don't sink,
You've taken off. Not that comfortable. So now you're up. Hold on. Now, yeah, but that's because you're twisting the rudder, so you're pushing in stalls and stuff. Just need to roll and pull back on the stick ever so slightly. Alright. If you're turning, the aircraft's going to turn, but then the nose is going to sink slightly.
Don't sink, don't sink.
Pull up a little bit. So try and stay at 1,000 feet. So climb to about 1,000 feet and then just try and stay at 1,000. And then turn left. So now we'll do a crosswind leg.
Don't sink, don't sink.
You are.
Don't sink,
You need to pull back on the stick slightly because you're turning, the nose drops. Right, now level off. So fly straight. Okay, yep. There's Birmingham. So we want to fly that way towards Coventry. So turn left again. And easiest thing to do would be use visual reference points because you're in a little plane. You want to fly in a straight line towards that building there. That's a pretty good one. That building. Come to the right a little bit more. So we're going to try and position you to fly in and land. It's not that stressful, it's not a real plane. Easy, isn't it? So here you can see you're doing 93 knots, 92 knots. Your nose is up, so push forward on the stick. You want to keep straight and level. And the best way to do that is to bring the throttle down a little bit. So that will keep you at a good speed and straight and level. So you're not gaining in altitude, you're not losing altitude. Alright? Oh no, you don't. There's the threshold of the runway, and when we come in and land, we want to land on those two big white blocks. Alright, the touchdown markers. There you go, you like that view. The thing is, you can't really see ground distance, so what if I did that? Is that better? Because now you can see how far your wheels are off the ground and stuff. So fly along this road here, that motorway, all the way towards the white buildings in the distance, and then we'll work at turning in to land. That one? That. Oh, is that one actually? Cool. So just fly along that motorway. So we're now flying towards just north, so Wolverhampton. And landing, same as taking off but in reverse. So you want to do a real slow descent down. So we're going to line up really far away from the runway, so it's easier. Then all you've got to do is aim at the runway and fly at it. And you want to descend slowly. And as you get closer, we'll then put in a stage of flaps, which means that we can fly at slower speeds and have greater lift on the wings still. So that way landing is actually slower than takeoff. So just go straight. So there's Birmingham Airport all the way over there, look. But we'll keep going. We'll fly off towards this bit here, and then we'll turn left. Once we get past these buildings, we'll turn left and round. Unless you want to just give it a go at landing now. So we've flown downwind, the left downwind leg. The next one's left base, which is our final turn before we come in and land. Huh? So I can listen.
Cessna, you are leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Yeah, you can if you want. I thought you said you were going to do a turn in the air. Left or right? Don't twist it too much.
Stall.
No, you don't twist it.
Please acknowledge.
What, to land? Right, so you don't keep putting it in, because that'll just keep turning you like that. Look, it'll keep turning you. Then you've got to put more stick in, more stick in, more stick in to try and keep your altitude.
Stall.
So what you do,
Stall.
so that's, you don't want to do that. So what you do is you just bring a little bit of left stick for a left roll, and that's it. you try and hold that attitude. You need to bring the nose up ever so gently every now and again. Otherwise the nose drops. What do you mean turn the plane round?
Cessna, acknowledge last transmission.
What, aerobatics? Well, not in that, especially because we're only at 1,000 foot as well, so we're too low. You'd have to get really like high up. You need full power if you're going to climb. Are you going to land? Well, I've turned crash settings off, so you wouldn't crash into anything.
Cessna, please acknowledge.
Keep flying. Turn this stupid AI.
Birmingham Tower Cessna, frequency change. Birmingham approach Cessna is type Cessna Skyhawk 5 miles northwest of Birmingham. Request flight following.
Cessna, Birmingham, approach.
Well, I was just going to do a circuit and then you could land. Well, you have to go back to the airport. That's what I was trying to route you to. And then you wanted to do spins and stuff. It's over there somewhere. Alright, so hold the stick position like that. Where's the range?
Copy Cessna Dash.
Straighten up. Cool. Straighten up. Going way too high. There's the runway. So bring the throttle down to minimum, and you just want to start coming in for the approach. And you want to sort of fly to this bit here, and then you want to turn in because the runway goes off that way, look. And you can see we're too fast for landing. So turn right, you want to start now turning on to your finals. Gently turn. You want to line up with the runway, which you can see there, look. Level off. You need to go left a bit more and pull up slightly, because you're descending too quick.
500.
Cool. And then I'll put in a stage of flaps for you. I'll just stick them all in for you, it's easier. And now you need to put in some throttle to counter the fact that the flaps are increasing the drag on the aircraft. There's the runway, look, see it? That. See it? So you want to keep your speed in that band where we're doing now. So this is fine, the setting at the minute is fine. And then just before we touch down, you need to it's right in front of you, look. It's there. You need to kill the throttle just before you touch down, and then ever so slightly start to pull up on the stick just before you touch down, because it then floats the aeroplane onto the runway. Close the throttle, you pull it back. Well, I know that, but we need to give it a go. So you need to put in a bit of throttle because we're too slow. More throttle. Yeah, stop twisting. You're twisting it and you don't need to twist it. Right, so you don't twist, you just roll. Right, so that looks good. So you just nose down slightly. Down, down, down. There you go. Just fly that. You are quite high, but so you want to touch down between the piano keys and the big blocks, two white squares in front of them. Push the nose down because you're flying level. Down, 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 down. Okay, close that throttle because you're too quick. Keep coming down. Okay, now start to pull up gently. That's it, level off, and just hold it, pull up slightly, hold it. There you go. Oh, look at that. Creamed it. And then you've got to keep it on the centre line. And this is where you can start to twist it again, because you're bringing in the rudder and the nose wheel. And you can press the trigger there for brakes. Where the trigger is here. There you go, you've done it. Yeah, see? It was it was easy. We'll do airliners next. Done? Well done. Oh yeah.